Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a full face of drugstore makeup I forgot about. So I just decluttered my makeup a few days ago and I can see the light. I can see so many products that I forgot about that I haven't used in so long. Products were like my holy grails at one point, and a couple of these I only used like once or twice, so we're going to kind of like retest them out today on camera. Any video that has to do with drugstore makeup I love, and I know you guys love it too, so I hope you enjoy. Of course, grab a snack and let's get into it. So of course, brows are done. Lids are primed. I just used my NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. I don't really have like any old eyeshadow primers that I forgot about. Eye primers, mascaras, liners are typically the things that I go through the most and I declutter very often. I always mention that, but that's why I usually just kind of use products that are pretty updated in those categories. So for eyeshadows today, I'm going to use this one from LA Girl. This is the Wonder and Lust eyeshadow palette. Just looks like this. I love LA Girl's eyeshadow formula, and these little palettes are adorable. I just haven't used this particular one in quite some time. I think I only used this like once or twice, so I think I'm gonna do like a teal makeup look today. I don't know, we'll see. I want like a little bit of like a light transition color, so I'm gonna use this Catrice California in a box palette, and I'm gonna just take this soft brown transition shade right in here, and I'm just gonna buff that in my crease just very lightly, just so I have a little bit of color in there, because I am gonna, I think, do like a full-on teal makeup look. And we're gonna be using this palette today on the cheeks in just a little bit. I'm gonna go into this really pretty, there's my products, brushes. Ooh, they need to be cleaned. Eye drops, necessity. Okay, I get so distracted. Next, I'm gonna go into this teal shade and I'm gonna be applying that in my crease. Oh my gosh, look at that pigment. I've never used this color in the crease. Pretty sure I've only like applied it on the lower lashes, so this is gonna be a little bit different. Hopefully this turns out good. This is so different for me. I usually never do like color in the crease like this, but we're gonna go with it. Oh wow, this is blending out really nice. It is super pigmented, so I'm just using a little bit to like buff that in there. I'm getting a little nervous, but I think we can make this work, okay? I think once I do like the lid color and everything, it'll come together. I'm just gonna build this color up a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go into this shade right next to it, and I'm gonna be applying that right in my crease. So I'm gonna kind of take that on this part and just like fluff that shade in there. It has like a sheen to it, so you can see. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, wow. It's blending in really, really nicely. I feel like normally shimmers, they say like don't put those colors in the crease, but this one is like blending really nicely. I'm doing it sort of like in my crease and then just blending it towards my lid as well. I'm so impressed with these eyeshadows. Like I'm just like living for them. They look so good. Then I'm gonna take this really light little shimmery baby blue teal kind of color, and I'm gonna apply that on the inner part of my lid. I'm gonna use a really tiny little brush. This one's from Luxie. It's the 245. Okay, so I didn't spray my brush. I think I want to, just to make that pop a little bit more. I'm gonna use this Kokie setting spray, which we're gonna use on the skin in just a minute. Oh, this is cute. Like, this is really cute. Why haven't I used this? Then I'm gonna take a little bit more of that matte teal shade that I was first using in the crease. By the way, you guys, my Kiss press-on nails, still going strong. I mean, a couple of them did pop off. I didn't really take my time when I applied these because I just wanted to get them on and like film a video right away. But next time I do my next set, I'm gonna really like take my time because I have two nails on here that they are not coming off. So I know that like if I actually take my time, file, do everything properly, they could last me like, I feel like at least like a week, week and a half. A couple of you guys told me that they last like a little while on you as well. I love them. Like, obviously it's so much cheaper than going to get your nails done. It's not something that I can see myself doing like long term, like never going to get my nails done again, but like for the time being, and like if you just need like a quick fix, I think that they're beautiful. Like I'm obsessed. Like from far away, you can't really tell they're press-ons. Maybe up close and personal you can, but I'm just So in love with these. Next for eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Liner. I haven't used this in a little bit just because I've been using the NYX Epic Ink liner, and that one's a little bit more matte than this one, but I'm gonna use it today just because I do wanna do some pretty thick wings today. I'm feeling it with this teal. So I'm gonna just do my liner. I'm getting a little bit better at it, kind of. I'm gonna do mascara and lashes. I don't have like an old mascara I forgot about, so I'm just gonna use the Essence Lash Princess, which is the one that I typically always use. This one or the Colourpop one, it's like my two favorites. So I'm gonna do a quick coat of this. I'm also gonna do falsies today. I don't know which ones I wanna do, so I'll be right back and I'll let you guys know what I end up choosing. So I just applied these falsies that I completely forgot about. They were literally in the back of my lash drawer. These are from Broadway Colors in the style Belle. I love these. They're really wispy. They're a little bit more dramatic, but they're not like too dramatic. And I really like them with this look. So you can actually find this brand at Dollar General. I believe these are like $4. Really great quality, super wispy, and they have other styles as well. Now for the skin, I'm gonna go ahead and prime. I'm gonna use the Kokie Get Ready Makeup Priming Spray. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Oil Control Liquid Lotion. I like forget what this is like. Oh, it's like really watery. It looks like this. I'm gonna just see what happens. It smells good. It has tea tree oil in it apparently. I'm gonna mainly put this on my T-zone. It feels good. It smells really, really nice. It has like a very pleasant smell. So it's a featherweight liquid lotion, absorbs quickly and provides a long-lasting matte finish, ideal for oily and combination skin. So I have combo skin. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Kokie Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 40W. I hope that this matches. I only used this, I think, like once or twice. And from what I can remember, I think it wore really nicely. And I'm going to use an old sponge that I haven't used also in so long. This is from Real Techniques. So I'm going to just put some right on the back of my hand. This smells good too. And I think this is a good match. It smells like candy. This foundation literally smells like Starburst or something. It's so nice. This sponge is like really extra bouncy. I feel like it's almost like a little too bouncy right now. I need like a little bit of density. I don't think I like the sponge. The foundation is looking really nice though. I wonder, is this foundation matte or is it looking more matte because of the primer that I used? Okay, the sponge is a no-go for me. I haven't used it in such a long time. I remember really liking it. It is really bouncy. I feel like it's just a little too like squishy. Like I need a little bit of density so that I can blend in the product a little bit better. Let's look up some of the claims on this foundation. It is looking really pretty. It's just a little bit more matte than what I remembered. Okay, so it says lightweight, full coverage, complete, seamless, silky. Oh yeah, it's a matte finish. Okay, so it is matte. So it's looking a little bit more matte, I think, even because of the primer that I used beforehand, but I mean, it's fine. It does feel comfortable. I'm gonna do a little bit more foundation. Oh, I didn't blend that out properly. Let's do a little bit of a better job. Let me take these off. I'm gonna do something different right now. I'm gonna use a stippling brush to kind of like press the foundation in, and then I'm gonna use the beauty sponge from e.l.f. Never done this before, I don't know. I kind of just wanna add a little bit more product without being too heavy-handed right now because this foundation is matte. And I don't really honestly use a lot of matte foundations on their own anymore. I usually like to mix them, or I'll use like a primer oil beforehand. I should have did that. I should have used a primer oil, but it's fine. Like it doesn't feel bad on the skin. Now for concealer, I'm gonna use the Catrice Liquid Camo Concealer. This one is their high coverage, and this one I have in the shade Honey 015. It smells good. I'm loving the way a lot of these products are smelling, and like I smell everything. A lot of products, like liquid products that tend to have a scent, it usually goes away after you start blending it out, at least from my experience. So I'm gonna just use that e.l.f. sponge to blend this out. Okay, I need more coverage, girl, because my sleeping schedule, I haven't slept, honestly, like properly in like a month. I need concealer. I need all the full coverage concealer. Oh yeah, that's better when you build it up. I like that. foundation and the Oil Control Liquid Lotion, like this is the real deal. I think if you have oily skin, like super oily skin, I think you would like this combo because it's really, really matte. Now what I'm gonna do is just set my under eyes. I'm gonna use the Believe Beauty Matte Blur. So many matte products. This was not planned, but we'll make it work. This is their Matte Blur Loose Powder. This is just their translucent powder. So Believe Beauty is a brand that is available at Dollar General. And I've tried a lot of their products before and I really, really actually love this brand and it's so affordable. So I'm gonna take this powder and I'm gonna actually use a brush and I'm gonna just put this under my eyes and on my T-zone. Oh, it feels really, really soft. It definitely is a soft matte powder. I like how it's not really dry on the skin and it doesn't look like baby powder when you put it on your face. It actually is really, really soft. I like this with a brush. I've been loving a lot of my powders with a brush versus with a sponge. I feel like it gives you a little bit more of a softer look, especially if you really concentrate the product. It depends on the powder that you're using, but I find that with some translucent powders, they look better with a brush. I'm gonna set my brows really quick. I'm gonna use the AOA Studio Brow Fiber Gel. This one, I believe this is just, oh no, I thought it was the clear one. This one's in the shade Dark Brown actually. So I need to do an updated shopmissa video because I know that they have so many new products. For those of you who don't know, shopmissa is a website where everything is $1 on their website. So I know technically not drugstore, but I mean, it is super affordable. And I have ordered on their website several times and I'm always very impressed with their products, especially for them being only $1. So I'm just gonna use this today. It has a really tiny little brush, which I always love with my brows. Yay, loving that. Let's finish up the lower lashes. They're gonna be really, really simple. I'm basically just gonna use the same colors that I used in my crease, so these two, and I'm just gonna smudge those under there. Kind of tapping off the excess also, just to avoid excess fallout on my under eye area because I hate when that happens. Then, you know, I had to do it. I'm gonna use the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Zulu. This is like a really pretty teal. I mean, come on, like this matches perfectly. I couldn't like not use it today. Ugh, I don't know why my eyes watering so much. They have been so sensitive lately. And then of course, I'm just gonna do a quick little coat of mascara. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of this light cream shade. It's like a shimmer, and I'm gonna take that right in the inner corners. I love a good inner corner highlight. This palette, I'm very pleased with this. Like I definitely used like only 1 or 2 colors in here before, like just like for a pop of color, but these blues, like I am living. So typically I would set the rest of my face, but the products that I use today are already super mattifying. I don't feel like I need to set my face. Like my face honestly already feels like I have powder on the rest of it besides just my under eye area. So we're gonna just move into bronzer, blush, and highlight. So I'm gonna use the Catrice California in a Box palette. This was one of my go-tos, I believe like 2 summers ago, and I don't know why I stopped using this palette because honestly, it's really, really great. I really love Catrice cheek products, like their blushes, their highlighters. They're really, really nice. So I'm gonna just take this and just add some color back to my face. Look at that warmth. Oh, I love it. Ooh, I forgot like how good it is. It is very bronzy, has a little bit of like a red undertone, and I feel like it kind of makes your face look like you got like a tan. How gorgeous is that? I'm gonna put some on my ears as well. I always neglect my ears and then they always end up being so light compared to the rest of my face. Oh, wow, this is like really nice. Like, do you see that color? I'm also gonna use the lighter bronzer shade and I'm gonna apply that right down the bridge of my nose. I'm just gonna use this little e.l.f. blending brush. I'm gonna put my earrings back on because I really just needed them off for foundation and bronzer. But now we're good. Wait, did I forget to put bronzer on this ear? Oh my gosh. For blush, I'm actually just gonna use the ones in these palette as well because I remember this being really, really pretty. These are my tones, so I'm just gonna do a little bit. I want like a light wash of color. This is actually the oldest brush ever. I've talked about this before, but I bought this when I was in 9th grade in high school. You guys, I was like 14. This was 10 years ago that I bought this brush and I still have it. like crazy. I remember I bought it at Target, and like at the time when you would buy a single Sonia Kashuk brush, it was expensive. Like, this was like $17. I used to save up all of my checks to buy makeup, and this was one of those purchases that was definitely worth it. I love that. This does come with a highlight in here, but I want to use a different one just because I haven't used this one, I think, in like a year. I probably only used this once. So this is the Makeup Obsession Mega Honey Highlighter. Kind of reminds me of the Hard Candy highlighters they used to have ones in this packaging. Oh, it's like a pretty golden glow. Whoa, that is intense. I'm gonna use that same blush brush that I was using to like mesh this together with the blush. Now for lips, you already know I have to do a nude. I'm gonna use the Kokie Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Nude. I love this formula because it is super creamy, it just glides on, and they have a few different shades. I wish they had more brown colors, but I really like the light nudes that they have. They're like pinky nudes. So see, that's pretty. And then I found these. I think I used these only like once in a first impressions video. So these are the Essence Instacare lipsticks, and this one's in the shade Sandy Sunrise. It's like a peachy nude, and I thought it would be really pretty with the look that we have going on. Yeah, I definitely used this, but it looks pretty. Oh my gosh, that is creamy. Doesn't give you a ton of color. It's kind of like Your Lips But Better kind of shade, but it's pretty. Oh my god, that just feels so good on the lips. Pretty. Like, I really like that actually. I was gonna do a gloss, but this is so moisturizing that you don't even need a gloss. So I'm gonna just opt out on that. Essence coming through. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Glowy Dewy Mist today. Really great formula. It smells like coconuts, and it really does give you that intense glow. They also have a matte one, which I was gonna use today, but I didn't realize like how matte my skin was gonna be. This is their blotting mist. I used this once, but I'm gonna use this one today, the glow one, just because I need some glow today. It's really lightweight. It makes you glowy without looking like, you know, too much. Like you just went, worked out, came back, worked out again. So that completes this spring makeup look featuring drugstore makeup I forgot about. I love everything that I used. I don't have a product in here that was disappointing. A couple products in here I can definitely see myself using in the summertime when my skin is a little bit different and more oily, but regardless, I love this look. I'm super happy that I was able to kind of like retest out some products so I can feature different things in my upcoming drugstore videos. Like this foundation, I think this is actually really nice. It's a comfortable matte foundation. It's definitely matte, but like it feels good on the skin. I was able to make it a little bit more dewy with the e.l.f. Glow Mist, so if you ever have that issue, this setting spray is absolutely amazing for that, and I think if you have dry skin, you will love this. And then I really also like this eyeshadow palette, the California in a Box palette. This is so pretty. Like, I forgot how good this is. I love this bronzy look. Back to the eyeshadow palette, I'm just like shocked because these just blended out so beautifully. I get so nervous playing with color sometimes because I feel like sometimes when I play with color, it looks a little splotchy, a little messy, but like this is cute. LA girl killing it once again. I can see why a lot of these are my holy grails at one point, and I can't wait to keep using them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it inspired you to play with products you already have in your collection, drugstore, high-end. Leave me some of your favorite holy grail drugstore products down below in the comments. Things that I haven't tried that you think I need to try. Let me know. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!